And we're back, and we're down here now at Hobart Park, Indian River County. I'd like to thank Scott Seeley and Redstone and the maintenance staff and, of course, the recreation department for allowing us to use the fields and getting it prepped. These fields are good. I think they have a project on the books. They're going to redo this and put a 400-foot large 60-90 field with grass infield, which will be nice for our older boys. But for this tournament, one of the other facilities that we using just about everything in the county. And these are two of our longtime umpires, locals. We got Anthony McGee and Joe Lorino. Both these guys do a lot of Little League stuff. You guys have you guys done World Series?
I've done a World Series.
You've done a World
Series?
Last
year I did my World Series for the first time.
And then have you done?
Southeast region.
Right, Southeast region.
Yeah, 2 times.
Yeah, and then you're bigger into doing now softball too, right?
Correct.
Yeah, is it tough for them to get umpires in the softball? I've heard that.
It is.
It is.
You've got to love the game itself.
Okay.
More than anything else.
Yeah, so this is great. We got a 40-17 tournament. One of the biggest problems we had this week, was getting umpires. Like, it's a good thing. I know not for you guys because you have to do them all from behind the plate. You guys are like workhorsing it this weekend because we only have one umpire. Some of that is it kind of lucked out for us. A lot of it was just the COVID thing, the rules. They just wanted to have one umpire, and then but if we didn't, we would have to have double the umpires, and that would have been difficult because we had to pull in everybody just about in town, and we actually got people from Orlando that came over.
A lot of games.
Yeah, you did a bunch of the tournament last weekend, and you've always done tournaments. You did our states. By the way, which it just got announced today, we're doing the 9s and 11s in July, the state tournament for Cal Ripken here at the Indian River Sports Complex. But so how have you seen it with the travel ball? Last 10 years travel balls trickle, but now it's a little bigger. It's kind of a normal thing. I mean, do you guys see it because you guys do a lot of the umpiring?
Well, yeah, definitely see it now. I mean, there's a lot more involvement, a lot more teams now.
Right.
I mean,
how are all these teams, these out-of-town teams? How are they jumping on you? Are they a little ruder, a little nicer?
Actually, you know what? I think since all the COVID stuff happened and getting back last weekend, I think everybody's being real nice right now at the beginning. They're all getting warmed up.
Oh, so everybody's on their best behavior now?
Yeah, right now I think at the moment. I think they'll get back to the regular behavior in not too long.
Okay, so how about us, the local guys? Are we the worst or what?
No, I ain't hearing anything from local people either.
Okay.
It's kind of shocking right now. I don't feel like I'm kind of. It's almost like I'm dreaming in a sense because it's just it's too nice. It doesn't feel like I'm in the right on the right field.
Okay, that's funny. How about you? Same questions.
It's strange when you have a mom or a dad tell you, "Good call," even though the call went against them. Good call, Blue. Good rule application. And you turn around and you want to pick that parent out of the crowd and just see who agrees with you, because that's the white elephant in the room. You never hear that.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I think you're right. I think everybody's just happy to be out playing ball.
Absolutely.
So I think the intensity level. But then again, it's Saturday. Championship Sunday changes a little, doesn't it?
Yeah, the flavor of the drink always changes.
It could.
It
could.
It changes a little bit. So what have you been doing the whole time? While you guys were off, by the way, what were you guys doing?
Well, I work in the air conditioning business, so we're deemed as being an essential.
Yeah, you better believe it. AC.
We have been busier now than we have been in many past years this time of year, and now that the heat of the summer has come in, it's really moved on. So, I've not had a chance to get on the diamond very much, so I've been in my office more.
You got to plug it. You got to plug Barker Air, right?
It's Barker AC and Heating here in Vero Beach, Florida. That's right.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, and unfortunately not for me. I don't work with AC. And I ended up being furloughed from my job. So,
oh, man.
Yeah, so not doing any umpiring, and then partial work was kind of like a different look at everything. But I think things are getting back to a norm. My work is actually starting to pick back up, so we're going back in as of about a week ago. So it's
so some of these tournaments, they certainly help a little too.
They do, and they normally do during regular. So it was kind of, with all this stopping, it was kind of like, what do I do? Right. So I spent a lot of time with my son. My son plays ball, so we worked out a lot and worked on batting practice, used cages that we could, and practice. So that was the best thing we could do.
That's awesome. Hey, one more question for you, because you do a lot with the band at the Vero Beach High School.
Right.
This we're
going day by day. I mean, we still don't know what's going to happen as far as how rehearsals are going to go, practices, performances. Our competitive season is basically pared down to nothing due to the COVID, and it's better to over prepare and have too much to do and not enough to do it in than under prepare and then be caught with your proverbial pants down. But
because most of the people don't know that, like what they see at all the football games, all that awesome stuff there, it was in the previous spring through the summer where you're doing it, and you just got whacked.
Exactly. I mean, everything got shut down. As far as the end of the concert season was completely shut down, and the beginning of the planning for marching season was shut down. I mean, a lot of people are paring everything back just to be able to say, hey, it's not going to be a normal year, so let's just give them something to enjoy because of the new normal.
So what do? You focus on the music and no more straight lines? We'll take whatever happens.
No,
No,
you can't
not
do
that far.
you still expect straight lines, and you still expect pictures to look right, music to sound right, but you're sort of a little bit more forgiving now in the teaching process.
Who's that impact the most? The new incoming kids? The kids that have been there sort of know what to expect? Is this where it's really going to hurt you?
Incoming freshmen are going to be the ones that are going to have to really catch up quickly because we didn't have our kickoff camp. We didn't have the freshman orientation. Now, there are 2 weeks of band camp coming up at the end of July, and hopefully we'll be able to get both of those weeks in and get everybody trained up as quickly as possible and, knock the rust off of the veterans and get the new kids up and going as they should be.
Awesome. All right, so we're going to go on our tour. We're going to go down to the next facility, see what's happening down there. I'd like to thank Joe and Anthony. And by the way, you guys, I really appreciate all the stuff you do because you guys, and Todd's one of them, just really even keel umpires. Like any of you that play sports and know it, you get those feisty guys, the guys that want to argue with you. These guys are true professionals, and I really appreciate all the work that you guys do.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks.